Hi, I'm Dave Gardy for Cybersecurity TV from our studios here near Washington, D.C. for this special presentation. Joining me now in the studio is Mr. Matt Brown, who's CEO of a company called ShorePoint. Matt, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Now, you're working on something called this, with the federal agencies, the Cybersecurity Talent Challenge, but let's talk about ShorePoint first. Give us an overview. What does the company do?
Sure. ShorePoint is a cybersecurity services firm. We've focused primarily on the federal civilian space, and we are a defensive cybersecurity company. So we help agencies protect their information, their data, and execute their missions.
Now, you've talked about the Federal Cybersecurity Talent Challenge. What is that all about?
Yeah, so, the threat landscape is constantly changing, and so you have to continue to update your skills of the personnel that support the cyber challenge. And it's difficult to do in the federal government because they require experience and certifications for that talent, and yet there's still a little bit of a salary gap between the commercial sector, the federal sector, and even internal with the federal space. Competing for the right talent is sometimes a mismatch between their kind of salary requirements and the positions that they're able to fill for federal agencies.
So where does the Federal Cybersecurity Talent Challenge stand today?
I think there are still more cybersecurity jobs that are open than there are professionals to fill them. So there's still kind of a talent gap in the industry, and the skill sets required to actually deliver the cyber talent that's needed need to be refined to keep up with the threat landscape and the changing tactics of our adversaries.
And what is ShorePoint doing to fill that gap?
So, I think a big part of it is development plans for your personnel. We've worked very closely with some of the universities in the area, James Madison University specifically, to make sure that the curriculum that the cyber professionals are receiving meet what's needed in the workforce. And then with our own team, we spend a lot of time in individual development programs to make sure that they have the skills, but they're also continuing to develop and evolve their skills in the positions that they move into.
And what advice do you have for federal leaders when it comes to finding and harnessing the cybersecurity talent that's available today?
Yeah, I think one of the things that, sometimes you get lost in doing the day-to-day tasks of whatever function you're in. And so connecting the dots between the actual mission that the agency is executing and the role that the cyber professional is playing in delivering the protection mechanisms for that data to actually execute that mission is a really important thing, so that they feel kind of fulfilled in the job function they're performing, and it's really attached to something bigger than just doing a vulnerability management program or closing a vulnerability for a system.
If our viewers want to find out more about ShorePoint, where should they go on the web?
Sure, our website is www.shorepointinc.com. And we have all of our services online.
And you're headquartered here in Washington, right?
Correct. We're in Herndon, Virginia. Yep.
Which is where a lot of the cybersecurity talent is.
That's right.
That's right. Thank you. We've been talking to Matt Brown, who is CEO of ShorePoint at shorepointinc.com for the special presentation. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I'm Dave Gardy for Cybersecurity TV for the special presentation. Thanks for watching.